Okay, today we worked on our last day of chapter 7 actually. So we did the 7.6 natural logs continued. All right, and so those are the things that we're trying to work on today. So let's keep moving on. So for this particular problem, first of all, I notice that this isn't e and this isn't natural log. So this makes me think about logarithm and exponential. It is written in exponential form. So I need to write this in logarithm form. So log base 2 of 9 is equal to x plus 2. All right, so now from here, what I need to do is I need to figure out this left-hand side. So this is log of 9 divided by log of 2. So I'm just using the change of base formula. So if I take out my calculator and I go log 9 divided by log 2, I'm going to get, so I'm going to take this up here, 3.169925001 is equal to x plus 2. Subtract 2 from both sides. So x is equal to 1.169925001, which is 1.17. Now, I really don't like to shorten this answer. Matter of fact, what I would probably have done is I would have probably typed in into my calculator parentheses log 9 divided by log 2 and then minus 2. And that will tell me the answer right away. So that's what I'm doing here. This is a review type of question. It doesn't have any e or any natural logs, so that's why I did it this way. Now for this one, okay, when I see this, I really don't like this 3. So I'm going to get rid of this 3 first. So I'm going to isolate the e. So I'm going to divide both sides by 3 first. So I get e to the x is equal to 5. Okay, now this is exponential. It's e, so I know it's exponential. So now what I'm going to do is I need to write this in logarithmic form. So it will be natural log base e of 5 equals x. Well, the natural log, its base is e. So really this is just natural log of 5 is equal to x. And I would type that right into my calculator. And I end up with x is equal to 1.61. And I always round that to nearest penny, nearest hundred. So that's why I have that. Now down below here, this is what we have to do with this. So we're going to solve for natural exponential. So we need to isolate the exponential, which is what I did here. I divided both sides by 3. And then I rewrite it, which is what I did right here. And then I solve for x, which is what I did. So that's going to be basically the steps for us to follow today. Now for this one, I could divide by 4, but that means I'd have to divide everything by 4. So instead, I'm going to get rid of this. I'm going to subtract 2 from both sides. Divide both sides by 4. So we got e to the x is equal to 1. Okay, now, the smart person notices right here that anything to the 0 power is 1. So I know that x equals 0 right here. Now, that's the smart person. Me, I would have gone the natural log of 1 equals x, and then I would have gone to my calculator and found out that x equals 0. But again, this problem is showing you what you have to do in preparation to be able to get this. So if I'm adding something, I'll subtract it and divide by that 4. Word problem here. Population in a small town in Wisconsin is decreasing at a rate of 4% continuously. That's an important word here. In 2010, the population 950. Find the model. Well, okay, model the situation. So let's see here. Population of that town is equal to. This says that it is continuously. So this is the PERT formula. So originally the population was 950. The rate is it's losing 0.025 to the t power. Okay, now the question ends up being how many years will it take for it to be 500? So 500 is equal to 950 e to the negative 0.025 t. First thing I want to get rid of is that 950. All right, and 500 divided by 950 is, ooh, that's an ugly decimal. So if I do this, it's a huge decimal, but if I do this, that goes away and divide both sides by 5, so I end up with 10/19 is equal to e negative 0.025 t. Okay, now it's time for me to change this. So the natural log of 10/19 is equal to negative 0.025 t. All right, I got to get rid of this. So I'm going to divide both sides by negative 0.025. Remember, the natural log of 10/19 is just a number. So now I'm going to go to my calculator, natural log of 10 divided by 19 divided by negative 0.025. I end up with 25 years. Now today in class, they thought that this answer should have been 32 years. So I'm trying to figure out what I did incorrectly that got me a different answer than what they did. So I'm going to go back through the natural log of 10 divided by negative 0.025. That's 25%. Yep, I ended up getting 25. So I ended up getting 25.67 years. Now, it seems like that's an awful long time. But remember that with each time, so in year one, and this is population, year one, they lose 29 people. Okay, so 950 minus 29 times 0.03. In year two, they lose 28 people. So with every year as I go down, I'm losing less and less people. That's why it takes such a long time to end up with 500 people. Okay. Bank has a proposal that says open a continuously compounding account today and you double your money, you double your investment in 15 years. Wow. But as I look at this, there's not a whole lot of there. Now, let's start with that word. That tells me this is PERT. With a T. Okay, so if it's supposed to double, so if I think about this, let's see here, my bank account, and I like to make a list of the variables. So I got how much my bank account, how much PERT is, my rate, and my amount of time. Well, the time's easiest, that's 15 years. And it says I'm going to take my money, I'm going to double it. So let's say if I make this 1, and this is 2. It doesn't make any difference what the value is because when I divide this, I end up with that one. And I don't know my rate. So let's go back to the problem, and let's rewrite it so that you can actually read it. Since I'm figuring out the rate, so the bank account of the rate is equal to P times E to R to T. So this is 2 is equal to 1 E to the rate times 15. All right, my first step would be get rid of that 1, so we divide both sides by 1. I end up with 2 is equal to E R 15. Now, let's go to natural log. The natural log of 2 is equal to R 15R. Now I need to solve this. So let's divide both sides by 15. So the natural log of 2 divided by 15 is is 0.046209.812. R. Well, this is the interest rate, so let's move the decimal point over too. So 4.62% is my rate. Okay, so that seems kind of logical. So there we go. Got these two, this particular problem all figured out. Now the next step is for you to do your assignment. The assignment's a worksheet. It should be there available for you to do on Canvas. Remember, it is my expectation that you come back to class ready to go. Hopefully you're keeping up on this. Continue to submit your assignments on Canvas, and we'll be great. Be safe, and we'll talk to you guys later.